In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on March 15, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Memphis Grizzlies versus Indiana Pacers. The Tuesday NBA schedule will tip off with a matchup between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Indiana Pacers from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The Grizzlies are riding a 3-game winning streak and trail Golden State by a half game for second place in the West. On Sunday, Memphis raced out to a 12-point lead after one quarter and cruised to a road victory against Oklahoma City. The Memphis Grizzlies have been in fine form as they've won 6 of their last 8 games overall, and they will be aiming for a 4th straight victory after taking down the Thunder in a 125-118 road win on Sunday. As a team, the Grizzlies shot 47% from the field and 11 of 29 from the three-point line as they set the tone with 38 points in the first quarter to take the early double-digit lead, before pouring in another 34 points in the third quarter to push the margin out to 18 points before the Thunder rallied in the fourth quarter to keep the final scores respectable. Meanwhile, the Indiana Pacers have been in a rut as they've lost 4 of their last 5 games overall, and they will be hoping to bounce back after coming up painfully short to the Hawks in a 131-128 road loss on Sunday. As a team, the Pacers shot 51% from the field and 15 of 35 from the three-point line as they struggled to get going and allowed 77 points in the first half to trail by as many as 19 points at one stage, which proved to be just enough in the end as they got within 2 points late in the fourth quarter, but no closer. Head-to-head, the over is 5-0 in the last 5 meetings overall. The Grizzlies are 0-4 against the spread in the last 4 meetings overall, and the Grizzlies are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Indiana. Indiana played their last game against the Atlanta Hawks with a skeleton crew of guys after a slew of injuries. Goga Bitadze, Chris Duarte, and Lance Stephenson all missed the game, and Malcolm Brogdon has been out with a concussion. They are left with Buddy Hield and Tyrese Halliburton as their primary scoring options, and if one of them has a bad night, there is nobody to pick up the slack. The Grizzlies are 20-8 against the spread in their last 28 road games, while the Pacers are 3-9 against the spread in their last 12 home games. The Grizzlies have already shown us this season that they can win without Morant, and I think we're going to get reminded of that in this one, as the Grizzlies should still be too good for the Pacers. The Indiana Pacers are playing hard but simply lack the talent to compete with a Memphis team fighting to maintain the 2nd seed in the Western Conference. So the Memphis Grizzlies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Grizzlies come into this game ranked 7th in pace over the course of 69 games. Ja Morant and Desmond Bane have been a dynamic backcourt duo the entire season, and Indiana has little to help stop whatever spots they like on the floor. The Pacers are riddled with injuries, leaving Halliburton and Buddy Hield as their only scoring options. With that said, they are still playing with a chip on their shoulder and will be able to at least crack 110+ points in this game at home. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Pistons versus Miami Heat. The top team in the Eastern Conference will take on one of the worst when the Miami Heat host the Detroit Pistons on Tuesday. Miami beat Detroit 115-112 as a 12-point home favorite when these teams last met on December 23, 2021. The Pistons are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 road games and 10-1 against the spread in their last 11 games overall. The Heat are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 Tuesday games and 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The under is 5-1 in Pistons last 6 overall. The over is 6-2 in Heat last 8 Tuesday games. The Pistons are 4-1 against the spread in the last 6 meetings. The Pistons are going to be shorthanded once again as Frank Jackson and Hamidou Diallo have both been ruled out, while the Heat are still without Caleb Martin. The Pistons were playing some of their best basketball of the season before suffering 3 tough losses, and they've played the Heat well in 3 close encounters so far. The Miami Heat are as healthy as they've been all season, and they're excellent at home, where they win by an average of 5 points. However, the Detroit Pistons have found ways to win a game here and there over the last couple of weeks, and they're only losing their last 5 games by an average of 2 points. The Heat also have issues of blowing leads and have fallen apart at times in the second half. While I like the Heat to get the win at home, I think the Pistons can hang around long enough for the cover in the end. This is a lot of points and likely opens up the door for a backdoor cover, so Detroit Pistons to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Over the last 7 games, Miami is 20th in pace, 4th in defensive rating, and 24th in offensive rating. Over the same span, Detroit is 19th in offensive rating and 29th in pace. The under has cashed in 11 of the last 12 Tuesday games involving Detroit. Miami will likely be able to control the pace in this one, and they play at one of the slowest pace in the NBA. They rank 28th as they play at a pace of 98.3 while Detroit plays at a pace of 100.7. However, the Heat should be able to control this game and get ahead to an early lead, and with that, slow the game down as they will take their time taking shots. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. Phoenix Suns versus New Orleans Pelicans. The Phoenix Suns responded to a home loss against the Raptors with a blowout win over the struggling Lakers. Monty Williams' team is cruising at the top of the West, and it seems unlikely that the Grizzlies or Warriors can take them out before the playoffs start. The New Orleans Pelicans, on the other hand, snapped a 4-game losing skid with a home victory over the Rockets. They will conclude their 4-game homestand and then will go on a 3-game road trip. These Western Conference rivals have met on 3 occasions this season, and Phoenix leads the series 2-1. The Suns were better in 7 of the previous 10 head-to-head encounters. The Suns will again be missing Chris Paul and Cameron Johnson, who are both out, while the Pelicans are sweating on the availability of CJ McCollum, who is considered questionable. The Pelicans have been playing well lately, and they are more than capable of pulling off the upset if McCollum can suit up. This game is more important to the New Orleans Pelicans, and they have shown flashes here and there that make them worth a look in the home underdog role. The problem is nothing is consistent with the Pelicans, and they're going up against the best team in the league. The Phoenix Suns are winning their last 5 games by an average of 7 points, and they win on the road by an average of 7 points. With all of that said, the Suns are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in New Orleans, and I think they can keep building with another win and cover in this spot. So the Phoenix Suns to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Pelicans have a much better defense than the Lakers, which also stands for the Suns. Compared to the Rockets, the Suns are second in the NBA when it comes to defensive rating, while the Pelicans are out of the top 20 in both offensive rating and pace. So the hosts will have trouble scoring a lot of buckets here. 2 of 3 head-to-head duels this season went under. New Orleans is missing 2 top scorers, and that will affect its scoring. I don't think the Pelicans can repeat such an offensive performance they showed against the Rockets, while I also don't expect the Suns to score 140 points again. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.